Hello, everyone. Today I'm diving into the topic of building psychological resilience, managing stress, handling negative emotions, and fostering a sense of mental well-being. Stick around till the end because the insights shared here could truly transform your life. Let's jump right in. At the core of psychological resilience lies a widely endorsed technique known as being present. Simply being fully immersed in the present moment. Our minds often veer off course when we fixate on the future or linger in the past. Consider fear, for instance. Why do we experience anxiety or panic? It often stems from an exaggerated anticipation of negative outcomes in the future. Think of encountering a spider. Our minds may spiral into thoughts like, what if it bites me? What if it's venomous? Similarly, someone gearing up for a skydive might experience intense anxiety hours beforehand, imagining worst-case scenarios about the parachute failing. This fixation on the future amplifies our fears and triggers physical symptoms like shortness of breath or palpitations. The cornerstone of psychological equilibrium lies in anchoring ourselves in the present moment, experiencing only the emotions relevant to the here and now. It's a challenge, no doubt, as our minds tend to romanticize the past while fretting over the future. But with practice, we can cultivate the art of being present and achieve greater mental stability. Whenever you find yourself emotionally unsettled or experiencing unwanted feelings, take a moment to ground yourself. Instead of dwelling on the future or past events, focus on the present moment. Notice the chair supporting you, the surroundings of the room, the sensations of the food you're consuming. Immerse yourself in the present experience. While it may seem simple, this practice holds immense therapeutic power and is highly recommended across the board. Personally, I've integrated this exercise into my life and have witnessed profound changes. And hey, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest content. Another key aspect of psychological stability is embracing acceptance, acknowledging and embracing life's challenges and injustices. Let go of the notion that everything will always be fair, or that a savior will resolve all difficulties. The world is inherently unjust, and we must come to terms with that reality. How do we respond? By accepting things as they are. Let me share a personal example from my youth. The fear of aging. This fear is common, worrying about losing youth, health, attractiveness, and vitality. However, as we mature, we learn to accept the natural process of aging. With a clear mindset, we embrace our evolving selves, finding new joys and perspectives along the way. When you feel emotionally unsettled or overwhelmed by unwanted feelings, take a moment to ground yourself. Instead of dwelling on past regrets or future worries, center your attention on the present moment. Notice the support of the chair beneath you, the details of the room around you, and the sensations of the food you're consuming. By fully immersing yourself in the present experience, you can tap into a powerful therapeutic practice that comes highly recommended. Personally, I've incorporated this exercise into my daily routine and have experienced profound transformations as a result. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to stay updated on my latest content. Another vital aspect of maintaining psychological stability is embracing acceptance. Acknowledging and embracing life's challenges and injustices without expecting fairness or a savior to fix everything. The world can be inherently unjust, and it's crucial to come to terms with this reality. So how should we react? By accepting things as they are. Let me share a personal story from my youth. The fear of aging. This fear is widespread, involving concerns about losing youth, health, attractiveness, and vitality. However, as we mature, we learn to accept the natural process of aging. With a clear mindset, we can embrace our evolving selves, discovering new joys and perspectives along the journey. Moving on to the next point, which might seem mundane but is incredibly important: sleep. Many people underestimate its significance, yet lack of sleep can lead to serious mental destabilization. Whether it's due to early work or school commitments, chronic sleep deprivation can have detrimental effects. Even just an hour of sleep deprivation can heighten irritability. So, how's your sleep situation, friends? I'll be honest, I used to struggle with establishing a consistent sleep pattern, but lately I've managed to normalize it to a large extent. Now let's talk about bad habits, including alcohol consumption and, regrettably, more serious substances. Why do people become alcoholics? Well, there are physiological factors at play, such as the overproduction of the enzyme responsible for alcohol metabolism, leading to physical cravings. But there's also a significant psychological aspect. People often turn to alcohol as a means of escape from life's challenges. They develop a habit of using it to numb themselves whenever they encounter difficulties, which only perpetuates the cycle without addressing the underlying issues. This avoidance behavior reinforces a conditioned reflex, ultimately exacerbating their problems. Another strategy worth mentioning is humor. Humor can be a powerful tool for combating negative emotions. Ever heard the saying, "Laughter is the best medicine"? It's true. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is by mocking it. Humor serves as a universal means of devaluing negative experiences, offering a release from tension. So, if you find yourself fixating on something, try making light of it. By mocking the issue, you can alleviate its hold over you. I highly recommend incorporating humor into your coping mechanisms. You know, when you present someone with a 200 ml glass filled with 100 ml of water, interpretations can vary. The optimist sees it as half full, the pessimist sees it as half empty. As for me, I tend to approach it from a realistic standpoint, acknowledging that the 200 ml glass contains 100 ml of water. It's neither positive nor negative, but rather an observation made deliberately to avoid setting specific expectations. In truth, it's more productive to adopt a cautious, level-headed optimism, not the overly optimistic viewpoint tinted with rose-colored glasses or inflated expectations, but rather a healthy optimism firmly rooted in reality. I strongly believe in the importance of self-mastery, the ability to control your emotions, to rein yourself in when necessary, or to push yourself forward when needed. It's a valuable skill that I've personally delved into and experimented with extensively. Alternatively, you might consider it your life's purpose, the values you live by, the principles you uphold. I advocate for everyone to have a set of guiding principles, not necessarily dictated by others or copied verbatim like commandments, but developed authentically. These principles serve as an inner core, providing motivation and hope even in challenging times. Regardless of external circumstances, your inner core remains a stable anchor. As for pondering the meaning of life, I've come to the conclusion that living with purpose is what truly matters. Now I'd like to hear from you, my friends. Do you see yourself as more of an optimist, pessimist, or realist? Share your thoughts in the comments.